hearing Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
That was the first. That was my dad. He played guitar, and as a kid, I thought he was the best. You know?
Sure.
Now I realize he wasn't. First.
This video is brought to you by Nimble. We'll hear more about them later, but for now, let's get on to today's video. Welcome to Room 6, the channel dedicated to the local and not so local music scene and the people that make it, including me and my guest. And my guest today is musician, songwriter, graphic novel collector, craft beer connoisseur, vinyl record enthusiast, rock climber, and photographer, and graphic print manager, apparently. He is. We met at the Soul Belly Barbecue Songwriter Showcase that House of Art puts on once a month, and that's an awesome time. I live stream those, review them. You can check them out, when you're done watching this. His music has elements of blues, pop, rock, and Americana. His debut EP, Thoughts and Things Live Acoustic Sessions, is online now. Please welcome to the channel, Nicholas Morgan. Say hi.
Hey, good.
Thanks. No, I'm just kidding. So. First of all, welcome to the channel.
Welcome, thank you for having me.
Here's to you. Here's to the girlfriend off screen. To Annie. And we finally are getting this thing done.
Yes, that's right.
It's been interesting getting schedules to match up. So, I wanted to say, number one, thank you for being on the channel. I appreciate it. And I have a few questions for you, kind of the deep dive, Sean Evans Hot Ones Nardwuar type thing.
That's my favorite.
But also, before we get to that, I wanted to say, if you want to be on the channel, please hit me up using the email address down in the description, or click on the Room 6 social media link. You'll find all sorts of ways to contact me there, as well as ways you can support the channel, such as room6.shop, my online merch store, a couple of CDs of my own, and Patreon page where I have patron-only content. Having said that, what would you say is your earliest musical influence, as in, what's that first time you're like, I want to do that? What was it? Was it a song or an artist or what?
Hearing Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
That was the first. That was my dad. He played guitar, and as a kid, I thought he was the best.
Sure.
Now I realize he wasn't. First song, he could do two songs. He could do the just the little kind of rhythm part to Wish You Were Here, and he could do he could do Neil Young, Heart of Gold. He could do
Right.
And then sometimes he'd mess up on the da-da-dum-dum, and then a little...
The cover band standard.
Yes. That is a great song. And that was kind of my earliest thing, but definitely Lil Wayne. Hearing Lil Wayne I was like, there's no way.
There's no way. I'll never be that good. And yet, here you are. Cool. And thank you for, a lot of times people say, oh, wow, I have to think about that. I don't know. Or, and it's nice to have someone just say, this, right here, that was the moment. For me...
I tend to overthink.
Yeah. For me, I was a kid, maybe 5, 6 years old, jumping and down on the couch while my brother, who's 9 years older than me, introduced me to Kiss. I don't remember the album. I think this is Kiss Live. But I just remember,
And I do, you're usually wearing the face paint most of the time I see you. So.
Yeah, that's true. Ace Frehley! Anyway, just kidding. So I wanted to ask, what is a Crazy McNeil?
A Crazy McNeil. I never took that off my Twitter bio thing. Back in, I lived in Louisiana for a while, and we worked at a place called the LSU Ag Center. So my friends and I, basically, LSU has a program where student workers work out in the farms under research pathologists, and you're hoeing fields and very unsupervised. And it became a thing to where sometimes when we get a little wild and maybe have a little water fight, somebody was like, "Crazy McNeil," and started yelling some type of thing, probably just being random. Maybe saw a skit, and it just took off, and it became a thing of the altered personality. When somebody gets a little crazy,
nice,
chunk some corn, or they were being a crazy
McNeil. I
like thought about that in a long time.
You're welcome.
You.
All right, so from there, we talked about earliest musical influence. I wanted to talk about What's coming up for you in the future here? Is there anything big music-wise?
I mean, I would like there to be. I had an interesting half a year since I kind of actually really since I put out the EP. It wasn't things didn't go exactly as I planned.
Welcome to life.
Yeah. This year I plan. I have the acoustic thing is my sound very much stripped down acoustically.
Right.
And I've got about 20 songs done, and I've got some friends that are wanting to get into the studio and really knock out a full LP. So I'm really, really hoping to get that done and then really start booking some shows as a band instead of just doing the solo acoustic thing. Cause,
now, would it still be Nicholas Morgan?
It still would be. It would still be me. I might come up with a cool, interesting band name. But right now I'm just I'm looking to get back out there again. Things have settled down. I'm ready to start playing shows again. I had some really cool shows last year. I had some great ones. One at Rebar went great. I had some really fun. And Soul Belly. Soul Belly's pretty cool.
Yeah, Soul Belly, it's got so much potential to be even better.
I agree.
Bruce, he's the owner.
I agree.
Yeah, so I can see that they're really trying hard at Soul Belly. Rebar, I have yet to visit. Every time I think of going to Rebar, something comes up, and I know it. I got to get in there. There's a number of venues that I've lived here so many years that it's inexcusable. I haven't been there. I haven't been to Eagle Area Hall. I haven't been to
some of the best just local musician shows I've seen in Rebar. Just walking by and hearing music and going, oh man, that's interesting.
Based on who's played it that I've seen advertised, it seems like Rebar is kind of the new Beauty Bar.
Okay, I've never been to Beauty Bar.
Yeah, well, Beauty Bar was like a beauty salon, but in the back they had a stage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Again, never made it because they shut down.
Oh,
Yep. So instead, I made a video about why do good venues close. Yeah. You can watch that here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put a card for that one. That's cringe. That's like first season Josh, and that's really you're looking back, you're like, oh god, where really?
Yeah. First season Josh, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. We don't talk about Any professional camper sponsorships yet?
Any professional camper sponsor? Man, I wish. I don't get recognized for this ever. Like I have, so it's what's weird when you got like a lot of different things you do. Sometimes people don't realize like living out here, most people see me as playing music. They see me doing photography. They don't realize like I also grew up in the woods. So like I love to camp and I can survive like and do stuff and I want some sponsorship. Somebody Patagonia.
Professional campership sponsor.
Patagonia.
Hint. Yes.
Perhaps Patagonia.
Yeah. I actually grew up camping. I'm an Eagle Scout.
Awesome.
And it's been many years since I've gone camping. My kid was in the Girl Scouts, did that, and it took like once or twice from her to be like, I'm kind of, it's okay, it's not for me. And honestly, as you get older, you're just like, yeah, but creature comforts. But that being said, I can totally survive if I have to. I've done survival training, and it's one of those things I think that you have to, if you suffer through something like, not suffer through, but if you go through the discomfort that is inherent in certain parts of camping, or I mean, we're talking camping, not glamping.
Yeah,
right.
Oh, I'm familiar. The Goof Troop Pete's thing that folds up.
Yeah,
Goofy movie.
Goof
whatever.
Troop, yes.
When the RV folds out like 5 times.
Powertrain. Anyway, but there's a certain. This is true for all musicians. When you're the whole process of being a musician and songwriting, embrace the discomfort, embrace the suck, because the hard is what makes it great. When you end up finally learning that song or getting that sound or whatever it is in life, things get a little uncomfortable. Think about a video game. When things get harder, that means you're going the right way.
It's my favorite type of video game.
There you go.
I like a challenge.
Except water levels.
Mario water.
Oh no, I was thinking of Zelda.
Ooh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway, you're also a Star Wars fanatic.
That's
you ever cosplay?
No. Well, right now, I'm
hello there.
Hello there. I am Anakin right now. No, actually, when I started, well, I was doing the hair thing, but yes. I'll be hello there. When I started growing my hair, it was going to be for Halloween. I was gonna go as Anakin. So
I have the high ground.
Yes, I'm a Star Wars fanatic, though, to say the least.
Do you know this bit of trivia? There is, I don't know if it's a full-on mountain, but there is some sort of peak that's been named after Ewan McGregor. He literally is the high ground.
I did not know that. And that's very awesome.
I don't know where it is. I think it's in England, of course. But I just thought that was funny. I was like, he is the high ground. Hey. So, moving on. I want to talk a little bit about gear. Okay.
Gear.
I've only ever seen you play an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
But when you, if you're doing a show, like a full-on show, not just a couple songs, what are you rocking at a show?
Okay. These are questions I love.
Yes.
Gear war. Always rocking, right now being solo acoustic.
Mm-hmm.
I always, of course, I have the tried and true Martin M28 Deluxe, Modern Deluxe. But, I mean, come on. But as my backup, and sometimes part of the show, I run I got a Strat, and I have a Gretsch hollow body. Nice. And I've got some 57 Deluxe reissue pickups in the Strat, which I run to a Deluxe reverb with, I've got too many pedals to talk about, but
I don't know. I had Josh Gilbert of the Altered Script in here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Boy's got some pedals.
Okay.
And so how many pedals are you rocking?
Okay, only 6. So.
Okay, yeah, he's got your beat.
Okay,
he's got me beat.
I've usually my little just playing by myself rig is I go into a Keeley Katana, into a Dumble Drive, which is it's a cool pedal that replicates.
I never hear Dumble Drive.
Yeah, it's a Dumble Driver. It's really cool, and you can really get those just sweet tones. But then I gain stack into a Tube Screamer, and then on the other side I got some delay, and then I have my looper for doing kind of interesting stuff like that. And sometimes I'll run a slap back in there. And I used to run clean boost, drive, and then a second clean boost. So I could pump. Sometimes I'm running one pedal clean boosted here, one pedal clean boosted there, 2 pedals clean boosted behind. So
you have too much time on your hands.
No.
I'm just kidding. That's impressive. I don't put that much thought into it, quite frankly.
Maybe so.
I'm like, okay, reverb, distortion 2.
Yeah.
There's, because you got to have your Boss Orange pedal. I don't care what you say. You got to have your Boss Orange pedal for. It's a sound. Sometimes you want that. I got my Ibanez Tube Screamer, but also I haven't touched it in a long, long time because I do this.
Yeah, I'm a tone freak. I love different tones.
I'm amazed you don't take forever setting up at the showcase, but you just bring your acoustic.
I just bring my acoustic.
Because he's smart.
Doing
2-3 songs, I don't need. Yes.
Well, also, not really getting paid, so.
Right, but we have to give kudos to House of R, because, seriously, that showcase is becoming a thing. It's really becoming a gathering.
And I'm joking about them getting paid. It's just fun.
Yeah.
And that's just some advice to everybody out there. Yeah. Just have fun.
However, Bruce, owner of Soul Billy Barbecue, maybe a free drink for the performance? Maybe I don't know, a rib?
The free drink would be cool. That would be a really good one drink credit.
One free side of food.
Ooh.
Their food's really good.
Little tacos.
Ooh, yeah, I haven't had those yet.
It's the one little taco.
I always feel bad for Hal because he gets food and then he has to get up and leave it.
Yes.
But then again, show up early and you won't have that problem. Oh, yes. You know what? We're going to take a quick booze break because I'm getting low. Hang out here. I think we're going to hear something from future Josh. Booze break.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Thanks, Josh from the past. The Earth is pretty great. Humans and their technology, on the other hand, not so much. We've kind of treated it a little poorly.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Now, obviously, I'm a big fan of technology and innovation. That being said, is there a way to have my tech and protect the Earth at the same time? Yep, it's called Nimble, and it's awesome. Nimble is a computer tech brand committed to creating high-quality, eco-friendly tech products at lower costs. They offer wireless charging products, 18-watt USB Type-C portable chargers, personal device protective cases, cables, and more, all made from plant-based bioplastics, fabric made from 100% organic hemp and recycled PET from plastic bottles, recyclable aluminum, and zero paints or toxic substances. Nimble's plastic-free packaging is 100% recycled scrap paper with no harmful inks, adhesives, or dyes, making it 100% compostable. To accomplish all of this, Nimble focuses on beautiful design and leading performance, using sustainable materials for products and packaging. holding suppliers to strict guidelines, providing transparency around production and pricing, and addressing the growing problem of electronic waste through a recycling initiative tied to the purchase of every product. They're awesome, and they're going to help the planet. Just for watching this video and for being part of Room 6, you can use my affiliate link down in the description to get 10% off your entire order. Just enter the coupon code CHARGE10 at checkout. Plus, you'll be helping out the channel. Thanks to Nimble for being a sponsor, and let's get back to the show. We're back. Hey. Love that Room 6 whiskey. And if a whiskey company wants to sponsor me, I will drink your stuff all the time.
Room 6 made this.
But I can stop anytime I want to. Yes, freshly squeezed from the whiskey fruit.
Oh.
So we have a couple more questions, and then we're going to stick around. We're going to be seeing Nicholas, not Nathan. We're going to be seeing this guy upstairs in Room 6 performing a few songs. It's going to be amazing. Like I said, if you want to be on the channel, hit me up down in the description. And if you are interested in what you saw during that sponsor spot, click the link down there. You'll help out the channel. It helps me make better videos and helps me support the local scene with my own showcases and other things that I have planned that require money. So, moving on. What was the process behind moving from Louisiana to Vegas? Were you moved, or did you come on your own?
I traveled for work for years. I worked in the oil fields. I was a hydro testing technician, engineer / da-da-da-da-da. And
what's your degree?
I did not have a degree.
Then how'd you get into that?
I was whole brain.
No, I just mean it's not something.
I started off well, I was born in, so I guess to kind of take it back real quick, I was I was born in Florida, then moved overseas to New Zealand. I lived there 4.5 years. And then we came back, and I ended up in Texas, then Louisiana. My parents split up, and I ended up in Louisiana where my mom's from.
Okay, that explains the accent.
So I came there later, because I still sometimes, every once in a while, say, like, g'day, or mate. Sometimes I say mate, and I don't, mean to.
Because you said Louisiana, and I'm like, I'm not hearing it much.
Yeah, and we'll see sometimes out here, people go, man, you have an accent. Then in Louisiana goes, man, you got an accent, and you don't sound like you're from here. So, but being there, you kind of, you only have a few options when you are in high school in the middle of the nowhere. And you can be a farmer, you can go to the oil field, or you can go to the military. So I chose...
or you can be a cook.
I chose, well, not where I lived. This is North Louisiana, not the cool South Louisiana. Monroe is the area.
Not quite the swamps.
Not quite the swamps. So I ended up working shutdowns, actually. I worked in the big oil refineries, and I rebuilt those big towers. And then I did that until I got qualifications to get into the QC department. My whole plan the entire time was, I'm not going to do this for a while. No way. This is not me. I'm going to make some money. I'm going to build my dream studio. And then here I come, baby. Steve Ray Vaughan, #2. And life happens, and next thing you know, you're taking care of people, and next thing you know, now you're this and that. And a blink of an eye, I was a QC, then I was a foreman, and next thing you know, I was jumping to an oil field company working on pipelines, and they were having me traveling the country. And I was like, dude, I want to kind of shake things up a little bit. So I came out.
Life's going too good.
Yeah,
I need to ruin things a little bit.
Life's going too good. Too good. I was working 7 days a week, 16 hours a day. But
making bank, yo!
But making bank. And I kind of mentioned that I was going to move out here, and my company's like, hey, we got a job starting right next to Vegas. And I said, okay, bet. And I got out here, I had my company truck, everything full ride, and they sent me the job coordinates after I moved. And it was all in the Mojave Desert.
Right next to Vegas.
So for 6 months, I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. I drove 2.5 hours to work.
And
I worked 12 hours, and then I drove 2.5 hours back.
And they're done that
every day.
Yeah, that sucks.
Monday through Sunday for 6 months. And
wow. No wonder he's got the nice guitars.
Then they located me in the Bay, and
right next to Vegas.
Right next to Vegas. I mean, literally in my bed every night.
When you say Bay, the Bay Area,
San Francisco. Yeah, I worked.
Go Niners. Anyway,
I worked for. We were the company I worked for was the contractor for PG&E, the main contractor.
Nice.
So I just covered kind of from Bakersfield up to Redding, but a lot of times I was around this.
I moved here from Walnut Creek actually.
Okay.
But I'm SoCal boy originally, but I met my wife in Davis and dancing in a bar.
Yeah. And wow, heathens.
Yes, and we but we moved here. She was born at the Kaiser in Walnut Creek, and we lived right down the street from it years later. She came back. And we moved here to be with, well, not to be, but we moved into the same townhouse complex that my sister-in-law lived in, who was going to UNLV and who had moved there from Oakland in that area. And 6 months later, she moved back to Oakland. And now we're in Vegas. We're like, wow, well, thanks. But
my company's yard was in Morgan Hill.
Oh, right on.
That's where I usually was. Lived in Manteca. Usually that was the better place, the cheapest place to find a place to stay. So
when I first started dating my wife, we lived in Alameda.
Okay.
I miss it.
I don't miss. Dude, this really beautiful area. Lots of cool people, cool food.
Mm-hmm.
You could not pay me money to sit in that traffic ever again.
Well, the thing about Alameda is that
you're not
almost everything you need is there.
That is true.
But you work somewhere else. Yeah, but
in Stockton. They broke into my vehicle and stole
my father-in-law off camera. They used to live in Stockton.
I'm sorry.
No, they lived in the country club.
Okay, never mind. I'm not sorry. I went into Stockton for work one time and they broke into my vehicle and stole all my stuff.
Yeah.
Everything.
Those asparagus farmers. All right, we're moving on. Last question. You made it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to little Nicholas.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Little Nicholas back there. We're going to circle back to your earliest musical influence.
Okay. What
is one thing you wish someone had told you before you went down this twisted road that is music? And don't say change your strings.
To not take things so seriously. Just don't take it so seriously. Do not be very contextual with your thinking, and realize that the documentaries that you watch growing up and the little stories you read do not apply anymore. And it's a different world.
Right.
Things don't work like that. You're not gonna walk up and write this beautiful song. And
I was discovered at a gas station.
Yeah, you're not gonna hit those strings and the crowd just comes to a complete silence and they hang on to every word.
Especially in this town.
And every time you sing a word, you'll see somebody go. And then after that, the guy in the suit walks up to the briefcase and says, "Sir, I want to offer you."
It's the end of the Blues Brothers movie.
Yeah. That doesn't work like that. Just
I want to sign you, boy.
Just be thankful and be happy for.
Yep.
And I'm legitimately just overwhelmed that somebody would even pay me $10 to listen to me play music.
Right.
It's like, what? You really did I cheat the system? You want to give me any form of money just for me to play the guitar and sing?
Right.
Come on.
And have a day job.
Yeah.
The day job is not losing.
Yeah.
The day job is you saying, I can do this and not stress about paying my bills.
That's very...
Yeah.
That day job...
that being said, I have full respect for people whose day job is the cover band, and then they also are... Like Crimson Riot, the OG Room Sixers, I think they were my third interview. Their day job is the Roxy Gun Project, playing covers all over town, Fremont Street Experience, all of it.
That's awesome.
But they are also Crimson Riot, a 3-piece pop punk band, and they bring it. They rock so hard. But they're smart. They're like, this is what we do. The Roxy Gun Project, during quarantine, live streamed, and people would pay them to keep playing covers on their live stream.
Dude, I respect it. It's just it's what works for you.
Yeah.
Me personally, and I had to realize that it takes a lot of introspection. But personally, looking at myself, I was like, do I want to just play cover shows every day?
Right.
For me,
No.
doesn't really work. But somebody else doing it and hustling that, I'm like, dude.
Yeah. On the flip side, there's something noble about I'm just going to be the guy in the corner singing my songs. That's fine too if you're cool with that. But we're just saying, don't be afraid to be a grown up.
Be a grown up.
You want the nice gear?
You gotta get a job.
Yeah.
These things inflation is real, and
yeah.
Inflation is real. Best advice I ever got was a guy that helped raise me growing up. He fought in Vietnam. He saw Jimi Hendrix at the Atlanta Pop Festival. Received a Purple Heart. Dude's an amazing guy, well grounded. He told me, he said, he's from Louisiana. He said, Bubba, I said, listen here, man. I got 3 things to tell you. All the stuff you're telling me about. He goes, 3 things.
Oh, you had plans and you had dreams.
No, I was telling him all the stuff and everything was going on. I think I was having girl problems, and he's just like, "Oh Lord, man." He said, "Food, water, shelter. Then you can worry about everything else."
Yep.
Once you got those three things figured out, then it's time to worry about
Yeah.
all the other stuff.
I find that the most grounded people are the ones that have suffered the most. And then somehow come out on the other end and they're like, what was I worried about?
And they're the most interesting.
Yeah. They don't always drink beer, but when they do. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being on the channel.
Appreciate you, man.
Stick around. We're going to go upstairs to room 6. See this man do some yodeling or whatever. I don't know. And in the meantime, temporarily say goodbye. And yeah, see you in a bit.
This one's called Older Now with a little bit of an intro. I seen the needle and the damage done, a little bit of it in everyone, but every junkie's like a setting sun. On the west side of the plains, I could paint you the picture of a mountain range. Spent 2 years working in school, couldn't bear the thought of mom raising a fool. I can still see your face, I remember all the dreams that we used to chase, and I bet you she's still at that same old place. But I'm a little older now, got the job that I knew I could do. 2 to 3 years still felt like a fool. Pointing my Jeep for that sweet mountain high. Man, I never felt more alive. I can still see your face, I remember all the dreams that we used to chase, and I bet you she's still at that same old place. But I'm a little older now. I'm a poet out on the road, living by a fantasy or a code, telling stories about how to love and how to give. I'm writing songs about a life I never lived. This one's called A Long, Long Way From Home.
say goodbye to my family. I said hello to misery, other unknown. That's just how it goes when you're a long, long way from home. I toss and turn in my sheets. I struggle with anxiety, I know you've known. Tell me it'll be okay. It'll be just one more day. Say that you need me when I'm gone. Oh, tell me that it hurts you, cuts you right to the bone. Oh, is this the way it has to go when you're a long, long way from home? Battle on the best of days, stay up late and talk it all away, as we've both shown. But tell me when it all goes sky high, don't you ever say you'll let it die. We both know deep inside everything will always be alright, as long as I just show. Tell me, how could you ever really know what it means to be alone? Say that you need me when I'm gone. Oh, tell me that it hurts you, cuts you right to the bone. Oh, is this the way it has to go when you're a long, long way from home? My plane touches down 2:45. Everything you ever said to me goes out the door. I hope you're still happy to know I won't be leaving anymore. I won't be leaving anymore. Won't be leaving. I've been a long, long way from home.
This one's called Make Believe.
You have a sun-kissed, hard to miss face that never stops to smile. Well, I could stay here another year, hold you close, walk for miles, and take me in your soft kiss, never miss, please, I'll keep myself a while. Stay with me. nervous when I met you, but you told me that won't last a while. You made me believe in even when I was in denial. On shades of evening, even when dusk begins to pile. Stay with me, make believe. Stay with me, make believe. Oh, I can dream, I can dream. Oh, I can dream, I can dream. It's gonna last, I will show you. Heart begins to skip a beat. This ain't the past, I will show you. Come on baby, move those feet. Just make believe. Stay with me, make believe. Stay with me, make believe. Oh, I can dream, I can dream. Oh, I can dream, I can dream.
This is a cover of Wont Back Down, and covered it on my live EP, so check it out. Full rights included.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You could stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down.
want to thank Nicholas Morgan for coming by. It was a great interview and a great performance. If you want to be on the channel, like I said, hit me up down in the description. We'll have some fun. Also, if you want to support the channel, use the Room 6 social media link. Find all the ways that you can take care of me so I can take care of the scene. In the meantime, you want to see more videos like this, click up there. If you want to subscribe, I'd really appreciate you. Click up there. If you want to check out some of my original music, click over there. Remember to be amazing, and we'll see you next time in Room 6. Say goodbye.
Bye. Cheers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's it? Really?